Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today we're doing a new band reaction called, I don't know how to pronounce it, LAKOR, with the song The Smoke of Many Fires. It's been recommended by quite a few of you guys when you see me doing a lot of the melodic death metal stuff that I've done on this channel. So it's been recommended to me. I'm going to assume it's probably death metal or melodic death metal. So let's get right into it. If you're a fan of this band, just know I can be quite opinionated, but I'm always respectful in my criticism of any band. So just be aware of it when you go into this reaction. Let's get right into it, see what we got with this particular band, which I've never heard of or even heard the name, so to say. A lyric video. Yeah, so it is melodic death metal, but the intro definitely not what I expected. A lot softer and more melodic, and I just love the bass line that they have in the song. Yeah, so far I like it. I like that intro. That spinning thing is just like a hypnotizing almost, but yeah, so far I like this song. I am such a sucker for these kinds of very melodic leads in a melodic death metal song where it has like really harsh drums and vocals. So like I've just done a reaction before this when I was recording was Wolfheart, and it was the same thing there. I love that kind of stuff, and I love the faster pace of the song. That transition, holy shit, I love that. I love that. Yeah, there's like a feeling of Opeth in here as well, right? Like the Blackwater Park, their earlier days that they were doing, like very proggy elements. I wouldn't say it's prog melodic death metal, but it has proggy elements in this kind of completely switching the rhythms and having that bass come in. Oh, I really like this. I really like, I'm rewinding it a little bit. I really like that they don't stick around on one element for too long. You know, they come back to certain elements and certain pieces that sound really good so far in the song, but it's like, hey, let's keep moving. Almost like a symphony. Let's keep moving. We got other things for you to see and to show and progress and change up the song so that it always feels different. But even like the idea of the smoke of many fires, right? It's the difference in many fires, kind of. See, it switches again. It goes to something else, another element. Are they also from Finland? Because it seems such a competitive market. I don't mean to talk about like heavy metal as like a product, but you know, just so I can get my point across. It feels like melodic death metal is extremely competitive. There's just so many bands and so many good bands, right? There's the ones just I've discovered from this channel: Wolfheart, Winter Sun. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of the other ones I've done. I've done a bunch. This band, LAKOR. I've reacted to a couple of different songs this week, or like Orbit Culture, and oh, there's so many different ones. Arch Enemy that have come in. Amon Amarth, like they're all so different too, and like the melodic death metal genre seems to be very, very popular now. Just like for example, like thrash metal was at one point, you know, and now it's kind of not as popular as it was before. So even then, within that realm, there's still a lot of competition. Seems like for me, black metal seems to be the ones that least people try to get into because it's such an extreme music that not a lot of people seem to get into, or like ambient metal. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. impressed how many different elements there is in this song. There's like a acoustic guitar, there's piano, there's a lot going on in this song. You know what I'm really liking? I love every single transition in this song. There's some bands, when you listen to them, it feels like they took cool riffs and cool parts in the song and found an interesting way to stitch them together. And that's how they wrote the song. Like, oh, I have a riff, I need to insert it somewhere interesting. It feels like from the beginning to the end, this feels like a symphony. This was made to be from the beginning to the end to flow in this kind of way. It wasn't some select riff this person picked out and tried to plug into the song. It was a natural progression at every moment, and you can feel it in this music because it just flows like the show in the water. It just flows like water. Another thing it reminds me of actually is besides Opeth is Tool, especially if you listen to like I'm not the biggest, I don't know that much about Tool as other people do. There's other people who are really big fans of Tool, and I've listened to a couple of the albums, and probably the one I listened to is the recent one, Fear Inoculum. There's a lot of things that I would draw comparisons to in Fear Inoculum with this. The way it progresses its music, I think it's just absolutely beautiful. I have zero negative things to say about this. I mean, literally, the only negative thing I could come up with is I wish the video had a higher quality so it doesn't look as grainy. That's all I got to say. I don't have anything negative to say. I think this song was amazing. I'm going to definitely be doing more of these guys, and I'm going to be adding them to my discography as soon as I do a couple more reactions, I think. Or unless you guys really enjoy me doing these kind of reactions for this band, then I'll keep going up until a point where I just kind of have to dive into an album. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know down below in the comments, and make sure to subscribe down to the channel for more content. And keep it metal out there. Enjoy the rest of your day.